Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Up the Guts podcast. Joining as always is your host, Tricky. And we've got the full crew here today. We've got JP, Connor, and Holty. He's very amused with fiddling everything there. I don't know what he's doing. What are you doing, Holty?
He's just trying to find the right position for his mic. Yeah.
Are you trying to take it out?
I'm trying to take it out so I can lounge back and make it a very chillaxing episode.
That's what she said.
Could have done that for you, but you know. But how is everyone? There you go.
There we go.
That's what you want. Yeah, that's what you want.
Oh, have a look at this.
There you go.
I like this.
Could have always just done that.
Yeah, but then it's
heavy.
Then that's a bicep
Heavy,
curl.
yeah.
It's too much.
He's got footy training later.
Great, carry the third.
He's got to train with the ones trick.
Great
Absolutely.
start. How did everyone go? Obviously at footy, JP and
How'd
Holty?
you go?
I kicked 7.
7? Oh,
7 for
great
who?
stuff.
Down at
South Belgrove.
Devon Meadows. Playing in Devon Meadows on the weekend. Yeah, kicked 7.
Oh yeah.
Slotted the fuck out of those ones.
You're playing. Were you on Sunday with the veterans?
No.
No, you weren't. Was that? What were you
I was in
playing?
the ones, mate. I just
Oh,
said that before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Oh,
You're
catch
not.
up.
You're not over 40.
No, I'm not over 40.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That's
Sheesh.
veterans 35, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
It's 35.
Veterans
Yeah.
35.
Oh god, I thought it was 40.
Anyways, Holty, how did you go, mate?
Yeah, I didn't play because old Chooker and I don't play away games. We're just the marquee player for the home games.
Play every second week.
Yes.
So let me get this straight. Chooker's counting himself a marquee player, but in your words, still can't hit a fucking target.
You said he had
He's
like
a
40
marquee.
disposals last week.
Yeah, 40 disposals for minus 10 efficiency.
That's still 40 touches, mate.
It's exactly right on paper. It's good.
40 touches and a blackout.
And a blackout. Oh, yeah. So, JP and Condog.
Mm-hmm.
So, Chooker.
Oh, no.
So, he
Chook.
apparently picked up he played wing for the whole of the second half. And throughout that second half, apparently he picked up the ball and he tried to run as hard as he could. He told me that he nearly blacked out.
You must have got the getaway sticks absolutely blowing.
God.
Bit of Usain Bolt
Apparently he
down
was seeing spaceships.
Must have had the freaking turbos on.
Yeah.
the old turbo
Because if
getaway
he was
sticks.
blacking out, from an external source, he didn't look like he was going quick.
Got the rockets on the
I bet he was
back of
going
the
at least
boot.
100 k's down the Monat.
Oh, shit. Didn't look 100 Ks.
Between
Left the handbrake on.
feels
One
like
of
100.
those block up.
Oh, God.
Traffic.
Gee whiz. But we will be playing this Friday at Marriott Waters,
Marriott Waters.
7 p.m. Friday night.
What am I doing for
Against
might,
who?
might come down.
Who are you playing against, Hulk?
South Mornington.
Oh.
They're,
Where are
they're
they
Tigers, aren't they?
positioned?
Yeah, Tigers.
Tigers, yeah.
Where are they? Just south of Mornington?
They have one game won,
Yeah.
and then we have none.
Oh, God.
So we're just looking for a win, and
That's
then
all that matters.
our marquee contract's done.
And JP, how'd you go?
Oh, got 2 Holties on the show.
I can't believe he's fucking haven't won a game yet. Jesus Christ.
Oh, mate, you'll see why if you come Friday night.
Oh,
Actually, no, what,
'cause
don't.
I was going to say, probably
Don't.
put me in the fucking...
Isn't it division like 10 or something?
I think
Yeah.
I'd actually want to throw the jumper on and help.
Oh, it's advised.
Connor, you're up. Get a game.
I retired 10 years ago.
Oh,
Connor
God.
could have made AFL if he didn't do his leggings at 16.
Correct, yeah. I was a young 16-year-old.
Oh,
Or with his best mate, Sam McLean.
Knee blew out, bang. Gone.
Top
AFL
prospect.
career, gone.
that sounds like a heroic story.
Yeah, it was tough. It really set me back.
Oh, very good.
Mate, you never went back.
Nope.
So how's it set
Yeah,
back?
'cause
Yeah.
I did my knee.
Now, I hear we've got a somewhat of a person. I was a bit of a scrap on the footy field
Yeah,
over the
like
week.
starting a scrap and
Yeah,
running to
yeah,
the
yeah.
bench.
Starting a scrap and running to the bench.
No,
JP,
no,
fill
no,
in.
no,
Oh,
No,
no.
it was not me
Just out of the
starting the
bench.
scrap. It was the other fucking team starting the scrap. Thank you.
You told me that you ran through him and then you tried to throw a haymaker, missed, and then you sprinted to the bench. Rotations.
And then they said, "Can you get involved in the fight?" And you asked the trainer, "Massage."
Strap me up. My turn for straps.
No. So, Holty's first
Pressure point.
11 fucking did us by 50.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of a scrap. Couple of goals kicked.
Yep.
And let's just leave it at that.
I like that.
Scrap was not started by me. I
heard otherwise.
Just joined
somewhat no.
No,
I
he
was,
ran
I was
to
on
the
the bench.
on the bench.
I've
Yeah.
seen the footage running straight to the bench.
I hit one of the blokes late. Somehow.
So in other words, you'd start it.
But I didn't hit him. I hit the ball.
Yep. Good.
Sounds similar to some
Just
bloke
just
who
a
was in here
part.
before.
Just a part of you collected him.
Yeah, and got pinned 50, even though I wasn't that late.
Oh God.
Is that when you ran to the bench and said rotations option 50?
No, I was
Gotta come
fucking amazed on how it's called 50. And Lockie Byers,
Oh yes.
yeah, fucking red fucking hot cunt.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh,
Sensory.
sorry, my bad.
I can't even talk about dick talk, but this bloke over here can drop C-bombs.
Hey, you can talk about dick talk, but C-bombs is a big
Sorry,
no.
sorry,
Bomb.
sorry.
Do we have to put him on 1 week suspension?
No, I like it.
I will leave that to the MRO over here.
Straight to the tribunal.
$1,000.
$1,000.
50 metres, and then after that, he diverted to me, hit me, kept going. I went, all right, whatever. And then he kept throwing elbows all day, so our boys just started on him, and it started an all-in brawl.
Rumour has he's called you out. He's $1.10 favourite too in the fight.
Oh.
What?
He's $1.10 favourite in the fight. I think he's got you covered, mate.
Probably. He's more athletic than me.
Jeez, no confidence in the bag there.
Yeah.
Well, I've got one
That's
swing.
what you're supposed to be
it.
like. I'm all about,
That's all you need sometimes.
that's what you got to say. I'm Rocky. I'm the underdog, mate. I take the underdog story.
I'll actually say one thing. They did mention the podcast while I was setting up for a set shot.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. I was lining up for a goal, and they're like, oh, how's the podcast? You know, kept giving that to me. I was like, yep, it's good. I just kicked a goal. And,
Oh, you kicked it.
It was meant to be called a goal, but the fucking
So you didn't kick it.
30-metre...
So it wasn't a goal.
So wait, did you kick the goal or did you not kick the goal? There's a lot
It was
of holes
called,
in these stories.
it was called
There's a lot
touch,
of
all right?
holes.
But it shouldn't have been called touch because it was a metre over the fucking line.
Yeah. I like that.
So where did you go, Tricky?
So what did I went to Warburton Millgrove for
Oh.
Warburton Millgrove v Alexandra.
How
God's
far
country
is
out
that?
Warburton's not
Hour
too
and
far.
20? Hour and 20, I think
Yeah.
I got it, hour and 16, something like that. Yeah, and it was another really close game. I actually got to do the ball by, well, the running commentary of the game sealing goal.
Would you want to run us through it a bit? What
It was just pretty much, it was actually a ripper goal too, about 40 out on the boundary.
On the siren?
He snapped it. No, not on the siren, about probably a minute 30 to go, but it put him, I think, 9 points in front, so he'd have to
Yeah.
kick 2. He snapped it on the boundary, like 40 out, under pressure, on his wrong side too.
I want a replay of the commentary.
Yeah,
I had to be in the moment, but I was screaming.
Very nice.
And I
Screaming.
I was like, oh my
she
God,
Jesus.
there's the game.
Holty, we should get you
sealed
on
it.
commentary.
I reckon
And-
it'd be good.
And another one I went
I'll
crazy
take
for
horse
too.
racing.
And another one I went crazy for too, and the other guy went crazy too. Was we saw a guy sit on a guy's shoulders, but then take it like that, flying backwards.
Very nice.
So yeah, that was really nice. What did you get up to on the weekend other than kicking 7, Connor?
What did I do?
Kicking 8 the next day.
Worked.
Eating a hot dog,
Did some
Yeah.
more work.
What are you trying to say?
can of Coke.
Did some more work. Pretty much just worked, mate.
Mate, he's the ultimate player. He can do what he wants. Eat a hot dog, can of
Here's
Coke, he's
the
player.
here's the child going.
Yeah, he's alive. So that's
alive?
good.
Good. Did he
Straight up hits
did he witness the 1 point win?
No, he was asleep at the time. I had no reception or Wi-Fi at the moment of the game, so I had to drive around the corner and sat in my car and watched on my phone.
Oh,
It
What?
was worth it, yeah. I had no reception or power pretty much Friday to Saturday down in Officer. They cut the lines. So I had to go around the corner and sit on my phone and watch it.
Oh,
It was good.
interesting.
It was worth it.
Old
We'll
South
touch-
Oh, 100% would
Belgrade.
have been.
We'll touch on that game a bit later.
South Belgrade.
Bloody South Belgrade.
The old lines up in the Dandenongs.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
fell
better
over.
reception up there than fucking Officer. Fuck me.
Now,
Sort your shit out.
before we get into the footy talk, how's the president duty going so far, Holty? How we think looking signing players or anything? Have we got any plans coming through?
Connor.
How's
Yes.
how's the coaching hunt going?
Yeah, not too bad. Still haven't found one yet.
How many people you looked at?
We've looked at 2 so far. We're interested in 1, but we're just trying to go. Those 2 are within club, but we want to try and go external. Because as I've seen from a player point of view, that like at Clyde, like coaches within the club, like the players just tend to just lackadays and just not respect that person and just sort of build a relationship with them. And then the coach goes, oh yeah, you don't have to train as hard. I want to look external and sort of push our ones to the best of our ability and put them on. I can't spill too much information, but like just want them to work to the best of their ability. And yes, we have signed a few more players. And
how's Connor's contract coming to play thirds, as you told him that time?
Oh, we've had a conversation.
We've definitely had many conversations.
Was it for thirds?
No, I'm just looking. It depends on travel with me at the minute. It's a long way up to South Belgrave at the minute after work, so we'll see.
Like I said to Connor on
the
a text message, there's plenty of room for him, and pre-season training schedule is yet to be updated, and he's more than welcome to make his way down.
Just so you know, I don't train, so
that's okay. You can make an appearance.
With the players that you're getting,
yep.
How old do you reckon you'll go this season?
How old?
No,
Well.
Oh, well.
Rough ladder position possibly with the players you possibly got.
I mean, we just beat relegation.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so the Marinda.
I reckon it's based upon how well our pre-season goes and what coach we find and what he implements into him. But coach is number one. We need to find that. And
are you looking for a playing coach?
That's a possibility. That's a possibility. We have spoken to recently the two players we've signed. One of them, and we did speak to him about a coach opportunity. He just said he wanted to play, and I'd like to look just for a coach so you can just see on the boundary line. But
that's good.
So if anyone's interested in coaching, how can they get in contact?
Clyde Cricket Club, or my details are on the Facebook page. So speak to the new president.
Now we're getting to our AFL talk. What I reckon, because it's the first time pretty much for a while we've had all four of us in here. So I reckon we'll go around this way for the game. So Holty, you start off with the Friday night game.
You haven't even put the right names on this. You've done it for some, but you haven't done the Aboriginal names.
Alrighty, Friday night we have Port Adelaide v Narrm, which is Melbourne. Port Adelaide 11-14, inaccurate 80, defeating Melbourne Demons, or Narrm 11-10-76. We know who wouldn't like that.
Oh, dangerous.
Goal kickers, Finlayson 2, Lord 2, Butters 2, Pell, Salty Pepper with 1, Houston 1, Bird 1, Horn Francis and Rosie, Brownlow Future Man with 1 as well. Fritz with 2, McDonald 2, Petrarca, Chandler, Van Ruin, Hunter, Spargo, Grundy, Pickett all with 1. Then we had the disposals for Port Adelaide Butters with a massive 41, 2 goals, 12 score involvements, 10 inside 50s, 10 clearances and 581 metres gained.
Huge game from him.
That is huge. Houston with 33 and my Brownlow man with 31, 8 score involvements, 11 inside 50s and 756 metres gained. And then for the Ds, Narrm in this round, Oliver with 30, 9 tackles, 8 clearances and 8 inside 50s. Talking points, Triggy.
Obviously, it was a huge game for Zach Butters. It was really impressive about how he was able to do it in the wet as well, I thought. And another point I had here is it's now... You always hear about Port Adelaide's young talent, their up-and-coming talent, the Rosies and the Butters. But I think it's time now we don't refer to them as the future. Yeah. We refer to them as stars now.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
If that makes sense. Yeah, everyone's like, they're future stars. No, Rosie and Butters are stars now. And obviously when Dersman gets his body right too.
They have the best midfield in the comp. And
the
best young midfield. They've got Butters, obviously Rosie, Drew, Horn Francis.
Mine's is literally fifth fiddle.
No, he's probably fourth.
Fifth.
Fourth,
Yeah.
and then you've got Bogue that rolls through there. Who else rolls through there?
Who else? Oh, Pal Pepper.
That's a solid top.
Pell Pepper's been around for ages. People think he's old. I think he's about 20.
It'd be about 20, 25.
No, he's a bit older.
20.
Yeah, it'd be about 28.
28.
Same age as
He's been around for ages, but he's done his part.
But when you look around people being around ages, how young they start.
Oh, yeah.
And you've grown up with them, you think they're old.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
But then you look at that, you look them up and you go, they're actually not that old.
They're not that old.
Young.
No, they've got the best young talent.
Oh,
in the
Oh,
midfield.
100%.
they did well with Horn Francis to pick him up.
I agree.
Do you think Hinkley should go after this year? Even though they're 7 straight wins so far, it's a
See,
massive call.
I don't think it. But like it does. It's not a negative if he leaves. It's not a positive. Like it's a positive if he stays. I don't think it really matters if he stays or goes.
Yep.
But I think if I was Port, you'd probably sign him again now, wouldn't you?
Oh,
Especially
100%.
now that,
7 straight
Hardwick's
wins.
gone.
Yeah, we forgot to did mention that. It was a big Bombshell Hardwick going.
Was it though? I don't
Yes
think
and
it
no,
was.
but like
You could see
it caught by surprise, like the action that happened. Because I remember I sent it into the chat, and you're like, "What?"
Yeah, I didn't believe it.
I did.
Well, I mean,
That's what Essendon do, mate. We just destroyed coaching careers.
Well, I mean, they beat the reigning premiers, so I thought they were back.
Yeah, so
They're
did
back,
their-
aren't they?
so
Richmond's
did their
back.
Bandwagon supporters.
They're back. Oh, very good.
A bit of grub file action there for you two there.
Absolutely. So for the Port and Demons game, we had Tom Jonas suspended for 1 match for the dangerous tackle on Tom McDonald. Rough conduct, careless conduct, and medium impact high conduct. What do we reckon, boys? Stick with
I'm
it?
fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Fine with it? So stick with the 1 match?
Or yeah, they're going to be consistent, mate.
I've already made a judgment on Tom Jonas, and I called him a grub. Ultimate grub.
Oh, he's got the ultimate in front of
But
him.
Jonas,
he can
the
stick with
captain
his
of the Port Adelaide Football Club.
ultimate grub.
I like him.
Yep, I hope so, but Judge doesn't. Ultimate grub. Stick with your 1 match ban. Lockie Hunter as well, suspended for 1 week for his bump on Connor Rosie. Wasn't that bad.
The way, when you looked at it, like fast vision, it
Yeah.
didn't look too bad.
No.
I thought it was a.
Hunter's always been a dog. He's a grub.
Yeah.
He's a grub.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong on that one.
I
but-
mean, Judge overrules. He can't drive a car, so grub.
He
Get
is
your
a
licence.
grub.
Ollie Lord, 3,000. Yep. Judge overrules. Stay the same. Jake Lever, 2,000. That can stay the same. I mean, all these fines, AFL's making money. They can stay the same. Christian Salem, 3,000. Jack Viney, not Jake, 3,000 as well.
Connor, next game, mate.
So obviously Saturday, the 110, the best game of the round.
Couldn't believe when this came through. Someone got a message, one of our commentators, what was happening in that last minute, and we're like, nah, can't be.
Yeah,
Oh, it's incredible. That's the most weirdest free kick I've ever seen.
it's great. I loved it.
It was.
So obviously North Melbourne versus our beloved South Melbourne Swans.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously 14-6-90 defeated by Sydney. 14-9-93. Sydney walk away 3-point winners against North Melbourne, who are probably lucky not to be in Tasmania these days.
Oh, yeah.
Goal kicks, obviously the Cheezel with 2. Big Suba
Splatty!
with 2. Coleman Jones, the bloke with 2 names, with 2. Simpkin with 2. Curtis Ford. Oh, big Goldie. Big Goldie Steen.
Oh, he's just killing it.
He's a fine wine. He's a bit like Tommy Hawkins.
He
Just
is
gets better and
a
better.
Shiraz Pepper Jack.
From the Wolf Blast.
He's a Jacobs
Oh.
Creek Shiraz.
Yes.
Oh.
Scott, Powell, Stevenson, all with 1. Oh, Jaden, you're still around. That's unlikely. That's unfortunate for North. Lance Franklin with 3. Obviously, McLean with 2. Laddams with 2. McGurney, Heaney, Hayward, Campbell, Warner, Parker, Goulden with 1. Disposals. Mr.
Ooh.
Scott, his best game for North,
Yes.
I reckon, with 33. I don't really like. I'm just going to do the disposals like
Yeah, that's
the
fine.
footy show.
Yeah, lovely.
Simpkin with 28. The Cheezel with 25. What's your thoughts on Cheezels as a chip? Underrated or overrated?
Underrated.
Yeah,
They're
they're,
great.
Yeah, I
they're
reckon
very
they're-
good.
yeah,
you
they're
can put them on your finger, and then
You
the
can
flavour
propose
just
to your
stays.
girlfriend if you can't afford a ring.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then when you put it on your finger, your fingers glisten.
Yeah,
with-
and then you get to
and you lick,
to
they're
lick
like, and
everything,
you like
yeah.
lick them like a lollipop for the next 2 weeks, and they still stay the same flavour. So it's incredible.
underrated chip. Yep. And moving
Oh.
on, Mr. Chad with the pork sausage, 31. It's a fair chop. Jesus Christ.
That is bad.
Have you seen the photo? It's fucking huge. I see. Okay, dick talk, so it's good. Luke Parker with 28. He's just as good as ever. Fox with 28. Talking points. Dramatic ending.
It was.
Well, I didn't get to see it, so
How do you?
did anyone actually watch it as it was happening? Or
Yes.
Yep.
We came off after the game. Sorry.
after you ran away from a fight? Yep.
Yeah.
It was rotation.
Rotations.
Yeah. Get right. Anyway.
Speaking of rotations,
What?
explain the story.
So you came off.
Anyway, came off the ground.
That was good. That was good.
About coach's speech, about to get changed, and the boys chuck the footy on, and they're like, "Oh, North's up," and we're like, "No." And then all of a sudden, we chuck it on KO, and they're taking the set shot in the goal square, and we're like, "What the hell's happened here?"
It's
And,
just unfortunate.
they explained it, saying they had too many
Too many
interchanges.
You know what I say, Holty?
But the thing was,
like the
can I
old
interrupt
stories. Yeah,
before?
go for it.
Can I interrupt? But the thing is, it wasn't just one interchange as
No, it
well.
was two.
It was two. The umpire didn't actually pay another free kick for the second one.
Yeah.
Because
Came
they
off
wanted
as
they wanted to apparently reverse the other one.
Yeah.
It's
Because one of them was an injury or something.
It's like I always say, Holty.
What's that?
Do the crime, do the time. Suck shit.
That's right.
Obviously, we
Join in the chorus. They can't get interchanges.
Obviously, Bailey Scott, we touched on, was his career best game, definitely. And obviously, the debutant in Big George Wardlow. Geez, the Triple M boys loved him.
that was funny when
That was
BK was
good.
like, he's done nothing, and then,
Yeah.
Big Wardlow.
So obviously, 16 disposals, 9 tackles, and 6 clearances on debut. He looks pretty good. Injuries out of that. Big Peter Adams out again with an ankle.
Doesn't surprise me.
Sydney is in trouble with injuries at the minute.
Not as bad as West
A
Coast.
lot of teams are.
Yeah. I tell you what it is. It's the surfaces.
Here
It's
we
got
go.
to be the surfaces.
SCG.
The SCG, that place is a shithole.
You're going to have to go back over for another
Optus
investigation.
Stadium,
Shithole.
shithole.
We're seeing
Marvel.
it constantly and
Marvel,
constant
shithole.
again. The grounds that we are playing on are just not up to standard interstate. SCG terrible. I actually really like the Adelaide Oval, so they're fine. But
Great cricket ground.
oh my god.
Oh, don't even speak about
Other than
it.
the light show they got going.
Oh, how good's the light show?
Oh,
That's about
All
it.
right, Tricky, over to you for the next one.
Western Bulldogs versus Adelaide. Western Bulldogs 11-19, inaccurate 85, but made light work really of Adelaide. 5-10-40. Goal kickers, you had Scott McRae with 2, then Waitman, Williams, Norton, Bontempelli, Daniel Gardner, and Lobb with single goal kickers. Rochelle kicked the 2, Gallant, Dawson, and Rankin with the 1. Bailey Smith again was dominant with 37. Bailey Dale had 36, Liberatore 33, Caleb Daniel 30, and Bontempelli 30, while Laird also had 34 with 10 tackles and 10 clearances. Talking points, you had Tim English continued his strong year with 21 touches, 7 tackles, and 29 hitouts. Crows missed Taylor Walker's presence in the forward line, as that's why that's what made Holty change his tip late last week.
absolutely it was.
Aaron Norton, did anyone see his big pack mark?
Yes.
That was a good mark. Really like that
On
one.
Borg
Beyond Borg.
or the astronaut.
Bontempelli had an injury
Bjorn.
scare when Luke Pedler fell across his leg and chased down tackle in the third quarter, but all seems all right there. And Isaac Rankin on report for Taladuray bump, but I don't know what came back with that. I don't think anything came back with that, did it?
I've got a talking point.
Go
I'm
for
going
it.
to say this now. Most improved player this year is Tim English.
Although he was good last year too.
Yeah,
but yeah.
No, he was good. Probably,
Second half.
second half.
He is the most improved
This
player in the
year,
AFL.
yeah.
He's the All-Australian ruckman by a country mile. He has had the same disposals and the same hit-outs as he did last year already.
See, when we were talking about All-Australian a couple of weeks ago, I said Rowan Marshall, and he threw out Tim English, and I completely forgot about him. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
because he, as much as he's like there, but like he can sometimes fly under the radar
He's
Oh, yeah.
dominant.
Absolutely.
in a way.
He plays
but
as a midfielder.
his ruck work obviously smashes it, but like around the ground when he's racking up disposals, he does fly under that radar.
Oh, endurance is
Yeah.
incredible.
Well, he was a midfielder up until
Yeah,
his
yeah,
draft year
yeah.
or something.
Reminds me of a young Holt in the ruck when he was younger.
Just Holty didn't get the height.
I was a ruckman
A
for
ruckman.
about 8 years and then just roamed the 50
taking the
and doesn't
thank
leave
you.
it.
Next one.
And also talking about improvements as well.
Oh, yes.
You two need to have a discussion and a debate.
About the Crom. I love the Crom,
And
but
JP and I will be the judges of this.
well, it's clearly Essendon is the most improved team in the AFL
Is
as
it?
we speak.
Is the most improved team Essendon
I
or
said
the
Adelaide.
Crom? That is very, very hard
Not-
decision.
My argument is really though because Adelaide, although they did finish higher than you last year, they weren't playing that good footy last year. But now they're playing really good footy. They could really match it. They can match it with.
Yeah,
an-
but look
they
at
can.
their-
They
look
can
at
match
their
it with
fixture
anyone.
for the last
I can't
8
say.
rounds.
I can't say the same about Essendon. That
We've
they can
had the
match it with everyone.
toughest. We've had the toughest last 6 rounds of anyone
true.
in the AFL,
Yeah.
and we have matched it, and we could have easily snagged 3 of those games.
Well, there's no excuse for you not to finish in the 8 now.
Oh,
You've got,
100%.
you've got North twice, and I think West Coast twice.
Actually, no, Crom's probably better because they're up for the premierships,
Oh,
baby!
You better get your ass cheeks ready. That Crom tattoo is coming.
Oh no, it's nowhere near.
Tex
coming.
Walker's face on your ass!
Hey, look, back
not
to
from
it.
the
It is a hard decision on Crows and Essendon. Like,
Yeah, but I'm
it
looking.
is.
If
But
you
like
look at
when-
game plans and defensive structures, points against, points for, Essendon's by far outrageous.
Yeah.
So if you
Mate,
put,
that
and
is-
then if but then if you
What
put,
homework have you done?
mate, the 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock SEN drive into work every day.
No, but like it is true. Like we have had the hardest run going into it. Like who we had? We had Geelong, Collingwood, even like.
well,
but
we had
even-
Geelong when they were average though too.
Nah, they'll get.
that was their
200
full side.
Yeah,
was their full
we-
side, and
we've
not only
gone
that, but
Melbourne,
like-
Collingwood, Geelong,
Port,
Port Adelaide, Brisbane, Richmond.
Richmond,
That's a pretty hard 6.
and like in saying that we lost to Port by 5.
We lost.
Oh,
We
yeah.
should have ran away against Collingwood.
Collingwood, yeah.
We got into a kick against Geelong
Geelong,
in
well,
that last third quarter.
yeah,
last
but
quarter.
like.
Oh, yeah.
If they didn't have that hot start against us, we're in it. But again, we didn't give up that whole game. And normally we'll.
And we were up at halftime against Brisbane.
Yeah.
We're only down by a couple of points.
No, we're up at halftime against Brisbane. I was watching that game.
All right, continuing on.
Another thing I wanted to mention though was I thought Jason Johannesson was putting in some really good forms the last few
he's
weeks
gone.
off the half back line, but now he's gone with that hamstring. That
Several
was,
months.
Still hate him.
Several months he's gone.
anyways, continue
Tom
on next
Boyd
game.
for Norm.
No, Jason Johannesson dominated that game.
Anyway, so we had. I'm just going to say Freo because I'm not going to say their freaking Indigenous name.
Disrespectful that is.
Skrill.
Wally up.
Yep. Freo against Geelong.
Hit it!
Oh no. Are we still doing this?
Absolutely. we
5,
are.
4,
How many segments do you have?
3,
Enough.
2,
He's got too many.
1.
You may as well just have your own sideshow.
Against Geelong.
I'm angry! Oh, no! I'm very angry!
Let him
angry.
speak. Let him speak.
I am very angry.
On a scale
Why?
of 1 to 10, where did they touch you?
Fucking 11!
Oh, Jesus.
Geelong Football Club and Jeremy Cameron.
Oh,
no,
Jezza.
he's gone
Not the
there.
Jazz.
Have you pulled up the handbrake or something, Jezza? See, where have you been the past 2 weeks?
You can't do it every
He's
week.
still second in the Coleman.
Mate.
It's pretty hard.
Oi.
Consistency is key in a forward. Tomahawk's killed it the past 5 weeks.
Well, it's
Where
about
was he the
Tom.
first few weeks?
Yeah.
How many touches did he have on the weekend?
Who?
Jez.
10.
10. 0 goals, 4.
Oh.
Maybe you just wanted to have a little rest.
No! Not against Freeman
He
or
thought,
what?
oh, we're versus Freo, I'll just have a little dunk.
Hey, I'm going to back him up here. How about the times when he's been freaking carrying Geelong on his
Yeah,
shoulders?
It's pretty harsh. Holty.
That's
When
harsh.
Tomahawk was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, exactly.
By
yeah.
all means,
Blow up
leave
for-
Jez go.
Yeah.
Let Jez go.
What do you mean carry?
Let's
He-
go. Let's go on Radaglia. I want Radaglia on toast right
He
now.
actually played well on the weekend.
No,
He's
wait,
played-
you leave Jez alone.
He's played really well this season.
He has.
What was the team they kicked 6 and almost won the game single-handedly?
Yeah.
What, Carlton?
No. Yeah,
Yeah,
Carlton. Doesn't
let's
matter.
go. Let's keep going.
One game!
One game. He said one game.
One game! And also Chris Scott as well.
Oh,
Uh-oh. What's he done, Holt?
what's he done now?
What's he done?
He's brought the flag home and you're roasting him.
Oh my god! But like, no. I'm not mentioning anything from 2022. All players played well. at the
Okay,
Geelong
so what-
22 too.
what's he done?
This year has been very
Hangover?
average. No, not hangover.
That's hangover.
It's not hangover yet. I'll consider
Still drunk?
It's drunk.
Yes,
yeah, still
okay, I
drunk.
like
Still
this.
brewing your own beer. All right, Chris Scott, his press conferences have been absolutely woeful this year.
They've always been shit.
They're just woeful. And he always mentions that we have injuries out. It's no excuse anymore.
You know what I say?
I mean, we have had the same players for the past 11 years. This is the point in time now, and I love these players that are in this side: Hawkins, Cameron, Dangerfield, Duncan, everything. Isaac Smith, love them all.
Yeah.
But these are the times to put your new players in, or to build them up in the VFL so they are ready for that standard.
Give us some players that should be in instead of them, or someone in the some people in the VFL that aren't getting a go that should be getting a go.
Do you want me to name all these young blokes?
Yeah, I want you to name a few that should be getting a go.
That should be getting a game.
That should be getting a game?
Yeah,
Right now.
Dangerfield,
Nep.
Selwood. But you know what I say? Injuries.
Yeah.
Go. It's just like I always say.
As you always say.
Excuses are like assholes. Everyone's got one.
Exactly right.
Anyways, yeah, give me like three that.
Nevitt's getting a game.
Yes.
Bruin
Yep.
will be.
Yeah,
he'll be
playing.
something.
No, sorry, I'm saying who's people in the. You said we need to play younger people. Who's someone in the VFL that's not getting a look that you think could be
I
getting?
don't really look at the VFL.
Okay.
We need a ruckman, and I think Toby Conway should be ready.
I've heard a bit about him. Yeah,
The con.
Yeah, right.
Toby Conway should be at least getting up there because Stanley is just a walking dinosaur.
Oh, can someone
And-
just put a blanket over
Oh.
him and put the bolt to his head?
Please, like just a
It's time to
dinosaur.
go.
Segler. Oh,
Oh, Jonathan Segler.
you liked him first. You liked him.
Oh, it's all right, mate. You'll probably get some of West Coast's
he
older
was the
players
king
soon.
of turnovers against Freo. And yeah, he's another dinosaur. And Sam DeConning and Mark Blixards, they're up there. They're doing great. But Conway, we need to invest in the ruckman and get a bit better. And Geelong fans will agree with me on this. Ruckman and also midfield, because midfield is just shot.
Me and Tricky had a discussion. Do you reckon you get Sam DeConing?
No, they won't get him.
Do you mean Tom?
Oh, Tom.
Tom or Sam?
Tom.
Well, I
Tom,
think
Tom.
They will go very, very
Sorry.
hard at Darcy Parish.
Who? We will.
Yeah, you
All
guys will. Yeah.
Strong rumours that Sean Darcy wants to come to Geelong.
Oh,
Really?
it's not
Yeah.
a pickup.
Strong rumours.
Is that because
Isn't he
that's
from this way?
Oh, yeah, that's because of friggin' Luke Jackson.
Yeah.
He's from-
That's strong rumours because he's from Victoria,
He's
isn't
from
he?
Victoria. He's,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm pretty sure he's the same place where like Darcy Parish.
And I
played.
think we are going
the-
for Parish too.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
go
Well,
easily.
Parish still doesn't have a contract, so
Yeah, and I think Sydney's offering up for Tom DeConning. I
And St
heard.
Kilda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and St Kilda.
with the
But yeah, just a.
Silvani.
I mean, I'll probably went a bit too hard on Jezza, but like
No,
the last 2 weeks, not great.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Good, great start to the season, fantastic. Just not great last 2 weeks.
Yeah, he'll come back.
Very angry to lose against Freo because I don't like Freo's. Continue, JP.
All right, so obviously Holty just had his big blow up against them losing, so you know they lost. So 106 defeated Geelong 77.
I can just go through pretty much some of the stats and the talking points because he's pretty much blown up. We know the result now.
Yeah, let's just go through the talking points. All right, yeah, all right. So Jai Amiss is looking like a future star in the forward line
For the Freo?
for the Freo.
Yeah, didn't they rate him as the next Matty Pav?
Yeah, they
Oh,
do.
yeah.
The old Pavlova.
Pavlova.
that is a big call.
Oh, he is.
And big shoes to fill.
I like the big calls.
Big calls.
Yeah.
Big
How you-
Tom, mate.
Get out of it.
Well, we can't actually say the next dot point because freaking Holties blew up about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
Geelong lose the disposal count by 106.
Couldn't touch it.
That is fucking disgusting.
You know what I say? Must have been Optus Stadium.
It has to be.
And
And not one of our players, JP, not one of our players, the 18 player, the 22 actually that were in our side for that
20,
team.
23, mate.
He had
Oh, 23, my bad.
He had 20 plus.
Oh, fuck the sub. None of them had 20 plus. None of them had 20.
Like,
Highest was 19.
Broome, Tanner Broome was good with 19, 7 tackles.
He's a
Oh, absolutely. But, 20 plus is essential.
Unlucky, mate.
Q Clash, Holty.
Oh, the Q clash.
Yeah, we'll go the.
Queensland clash. Old Fitzroy v Gold Coast. Brisbane.
I didn't even do this on purpose, but you've got the Essendon game.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I was sitting there, I was counting, I was like, who's got the Essendon game?
16-11, 107 Brisbane defeating 9-10, 64 the Gold Coast. We had old mate. for
Big
the
Joey.
Fitzroy. Big Joey with 4.
Oh,
he
he's
has had a
having it.
fantastic month.
Go, Joe.
And also with Cameron with 2, Rafael Nadal with 2, Barry Ashcroft
He's
Bailey.
one ugly motherfucker. Is
Justin
Eric Hepwood.
McCluskey
I don't think
just
there's
sharp
one.
with one.
Which
I don't
one?
think there's an uglier man than Eric Hepwood
Oh.
in the AFL. He is
Yeah.
just.
Rafael Nadal.
But good on him. He's playing some
And
decent
then
footy now.
for
He's a
Gold
twig.
Coast, we had Ben King with 3, Lukosius with 2, Humphrey, Rose, I can't say,
Roses.
Roseus, whatever the hell it is,
Roses,
Casbolt, Holman, all with 1.
And now
then-
on the other end of it,
Yes.
Levi Casbolt is a very good-looking man.
very
Yeah, very good looking.
He,
Hey.
It was a
He
bit of the
has to
Beauty and the Beast.
Hey, you got to put
Has to
the
be.
Irish part in there as
oh
well.
yeah.
He's a good Irish-looking bloke.
Oh, yeah. Then we had Neil for Fitzroy with 35, Ashcroft with 30, McCluggage with 30. And then we had Dunkley with 29. And then for Gold Coast, we had Humphrey with 26 as well. And then talking points, Triggy.
Brisbane's midfield dominated the Suns. I thought that was a reasonably close game until probably that last quarter when Brisbane ran away with it. But their midfield just overpowered them. But Valley Humphrey looks like he's going to be a player for the future, obviously in his first season.
Agreed.
Joe Danaher, we mentioned him, stars again.
They really shut Noah Anderson down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it was 3/4 time. I looking Anderson only had 14, maybe 15. Ended up with 19 in the game, but that probably
At 3/4 time, I consider that a good game for me.
I don't know. I wasn't watching the game.
Nah, but like in a way, like that's probably I wouldn't say what one of them, but like
Yeah, no, I
that's
agree.
what made them blow it apart in the fourth.
Yeah.
Essendon Richmond.
Yes.
Here we go.
What a Saturday night.
Dream time at the G.
Good game.
Beautiful. Saw Kevin Sheedy up on the old lung pipes.
Oh.
Blasting away. Didn't really hear it. Had to have the sound on mute because the baby was sleeping. Obviously, Essendon 10-11-71 defeated Richmond 10-10-70. Geez, Facebook was quiet on Saturday night, wasn't it? Holty?
Oh,
yes, it
yeah.
was.
Where did they go? Who knows? Who cares? Fuck off.
They're back.
All right, goal kickers. Old 1.95 metres Sam with 2. Giant Menzies with 2. Mr. Durham with 2. Langford 1. Davey 1. Stringer 1 and Snelling with 1. For Richmond, we had goal kickers old Dusty with 2. Mansell costing the game with 2. Bolton, Taranto, Clark, and
Taranto,
Ryan.
Clark, yeah, Graham. Who gives a shit? Yep.
Disposals. Old Zachy Merritt, the El Capitano, best on ground. He was phenomenal with 39.
Second best performance of the round.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree with that. Ridley with 32 was fantastic to have down back again. Caldwell 31 and
Finally.
and Andy McGrath, he's having a good 2 weeks with 29 actually.
We'll just skip that.
I think he's having a pretty good year.
Yeah,
Obviously,
he's-
we spoke about Zach Merritt being dominant. That was fantastic. The last quarter comeback from the Bombers, 18 points down, probably 20-something minutes to go.
I thought we were out of it.
I thought we were done.
And
too.
When they kicked that
Yeah.
third last goal, I thought, yeah, we're going to give up here. I guarantee it.
my whole workplace is full of Essendon supporters, and the TV was
Oh,
on. Everyone
what
was
a
crowded
beautiful-
around it, and that goal just went. And once he took that mark of Stringer's zinger
Yeah.
off his left boot, that came in quick, and he
didn't
got
set
in
that
front.
up. He was
You
going
know-
for goals.
He was going for goals.
Let's clear this. He was going for goals.
Great. It was great call by Brad Scott. He had a quiet game, Stringer, but it put him in the middle to start that last quarter.
Yeah, he's never going to have. He's not. He's a high impact, like low disposal, high impact player. If you need someone to get them going, you put him in the middle and he'll get it going. Obviously, Sam Durham kicked 2 final quarter goals, including the sealer in the goal square with 7 seconds to go. I was going ballistic. It was fantastic. Shai Bolton was, I reckon, Richmond's best. He was dominant. He played his 100th game and he's the 100th Indigenous player to play 100 games. So well done. And injuries out of that game was Davey.
Now, do we want to go over this next game?
I was just going to quickly say.
I
I was
literally,
gonna
if
quickly
you
say
read the
something.
bottom part, I said no talking points. Skip! Exclamation mark!
For good reason.
Obviously, us without Parrish.
Yeah.
How good is it with Hobbs
I don't think
Caldwell
I'm
and all them standing up?
I agree. I think we get rid of Parrish.
Yeah, well,
What do you
Get
reckon
rid
we
of-
get for him?
We'll take him.
2 first rounders. Easy.
Yeah.
get rid of Parrish and go look for a key defender.
Oh, well.
Oh,
we've already got that.
No, we've already got a couple of good key
No, no,
defenders.
we'll go get Hilmerberg as a free agent.
Yeah,
What's the
and you're
stuff?
playing back.
We'll take him.
Oh, happily, and I'll take you 2 first
Is he in the
round
age
picks.
bracket?
Done.
Age bracket for you guys?
No, he's a bit young.
Nah,
Bit
a bit
young,
young.
bit young.
Too young
Too young.
for us.
But obviously, yeah, massive win for Essendon. Lots of outs. Shield laid out.
Oh,
before the
yeah.
game
We got a
starts.
lot of big ins coming in this
Yeah.
next couple of weeks. So.
2 metres.
When is he coming back?
2 meter.
Yes!
2 meter Peter before the bye in round 14.
Yes!
He'll be after the bye. I reckon.
I'm finally watching Essendon game.
Pretty sure we got.
Fuck yes.
Pretty sure we got Laverde and
Yeah,
who
he
else?
should be back this week. Laverde.
Laverde,
Shield will be back this week. So.
Shield,
Oh, yeah.
and there was someone else as well.
You
but
know what?
a couple bigs in.
9 years it's taken me to watch Essendon beat Richmond. It was bloody beautiful, and I can't wait to lose to West Coast this week.
Wow,
So did we want to touch on the next game?
Oh, I want to just say 1 point on this game.
it's the Harley Reid Cup.
I know that
yeah.
Hawthorn beat West Coast by 116 points. I listened a couple of weeks ago, and you guys said I was too harsh on Hawthorn. I was not harsh on Hawthorn. They are dog shit. Will Diss, I am looking at you. Hawthorn are dog shit still, mate. Piss off.
You know who Will Diss is, Holty? The Port Adelaide Powder. That's
Oh,
him.
yeah, I know who
Yeah.
Will Diss
Yeah,
is.
that's
The
the
old
Port Adelaide
powder.
Yeah.
Great name.
Yeah,
All right, we'll just
regardless.
mention the score and we'll mention who's pouring beers behind the bar.
So
Yes.
116 points. Obviously, Mitchy Lewis is pouring beers.
He's in. He's behind the bar pouring beers.
He's
Oh,
bad,
yeah.
Lukey Bruce, is he pouring beers?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah. Lukey Bruce is pretty good.
He's in there, but he's not pouring beers.
He's just enjoying the beers. He's,
He's
having the
enjoying
sippers in
the
the corner
beers.
with his Sunday roast.
Or maybe,
I'd give him a
maybe
Guinness.
you're in like a soda lime or something.
No, he'd be good.
Nah, he'd be a person that drinks wine.
Yes.
I'd,
Yeah.
I'd give him a nice wine and probably a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a cherry in the glass.
That's probably the only person drinking beers in that game.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Can we skip this one too?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, sure.
JP, do you want to take this game, mate?
Oh,
It
he's
was
not
a
going to.
shit game.
Well, I kind of just touched on that, didn't I?
it was a very shit game.
Great game.
Well, yeah, it was a great
I'm
game for you.
so
It was still a
surprised the
shit
talking
game.
points are so small.
Yeah,
well,
I've listened the last 4 weeks, and half the podcast has been dedicated to Collingwood. Wow. It just hasn't stopped.
No, it hasn't.
You know, I got away for a
last-
couple of weeks, and his rains come out. Ooh, Collingwood! I can
the
just
last,
go here.
the last few weeks, the dot points have been very small in Collingwood
All right,
games.
real,
Yeah, but you
real
spoke
quick,
15
real quick.
minutes.
Well, it's
All right,
not-
Carlton
pretty
versus
hard not to.
Collingwood.
Inaccurate.
Collingwood defeating Carlton by 28 points, 57 to 85. Goal kickers: Kerno 3, Mackay 2, Owies 2. They were their only goal kickers.
Checker!
Jesus, and then the big old Meyer check, bicycle kick. Bloke.
Yeah.
The old cherry picker.
The old cherry checker.
just-
Kick 4, Johnson had 2, Cox, Elliott, Hill, Hoskin, Elliott, Crisp, Dacos, Josh Dacos, by the way, McCreary, all kicked 1. Now, just a quick one before we actually go on those disposals.
Oh.
Anyone see McCreary's free kick given away at the start of the game?
Oh, yeah.
He shanked
Yeah.
that absolute
Oh,
kick.
it was awful.
So he's
Probably, yeah.
So he's taken the mark in the goal square,
I think I did see this too.
right? But he's thrown the bloke over,
Oh, no, I saw this. Yeah.
and he's just hit the middle of the ball. It's gone straight
Oh,
up
yeah.
through for a point, and it was a free kick.
Yeah.
Anyway, disposals. We had Doherty for 34, Chera 33, Walsh 29, Nick Dacos another 27, Josh Dacos 27 as well, and Mitchell 26. Talking points.
It's all right. De Goey doesn't get a mention at all.
Didn't even see. Oh, there's the goalie, 2 on the side.
27.
Another 27 for him as well. Screw him.
Oh, do you want me to do talking
Oh,
points? Sorry.
talking points, stringy.
You,
Uh,
no,
You've
mate,
been
it's your
sitting-
team.
You've been sitting there like this.
Yeah, I don't want to sit there. Actually, I'll say one quick
Like a
talking point.
salmon.
Yeah, go for it.
Carlton's inaccuracy again.
Ugh.
They probably should have almost won that game.
Oh, yeah.
I should have snapped it.
They
They
should have won
keep saying
though.
they would've
Kicking 7 goals, 15 to 13
30
goals.
metres
7.
out in front. Snap it.
I'm fine with it.
Snap it.
Across the.
As long as you kick it, just do what you
Yeah,
need.
nah.
Yeah,
barrel
but
it.
he's not kicking. Oh, barrels.
Barrel it.
I like the barrels.
Spile it through the
How
guts.
good's Charlie Curnow, though?
Oh, it is. He is a sensational kick of the football.
He doesn't even need a barrel.
Oh,
Drop, punt, 60 out, goal. All right, Tricky, go on, mate.
Talking about Collingwood.
But no, it's not much here. Bobby Hill kicks the first goal of the game, then celebrates with a tribal dance. I really like that. Was like, and did anyone see Ash Johnson's big mark?
That was huge.
Yeah,
And
after
then
he winded
it's always,
himself.
It's always good when they come down and wind themselves.
Oh,
too.
he was in trouble.
Yeah,
That
I
was
was like,
funny.
oh no. And just want to touch on what a past 6 weeks our skipper is having though.
Since Anzac Day.
Yeah.
Darcy Moore, 25 disposals, Now, when I said I had to change one of the notes, it's because remember they had him he broke the AFL record, but
Damn it, he did it.
Yeah, it was two.
That's the stitch up I was telling you about.
You thought, I wouldn't notice. But and then when I looked at the notes before we came here, I was like, oh, shit, I still got him as the AFL records. Yeah, but 25 disposals, 16 set possessions, 11 marks, 6 of them contested, and 10 intercept marks. How good was he, though?
I had such a good gag lined up for that.
You thought I had still had the...
Can we hear what it was?
Yeah. I was just going to roast him. I'm like, are you sure about that, mate? Are you fucking sure?
I'm pretty sure, mate. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, no, I remember...
Pretty hard, like 2 seconds before the game, the quarter ends, he marks and its sign's already gone.
I think I went back the next day and then I was like, or that night, and I looked at it and I was like...
They announced it yesterday at like 3 o'clock.
And I saw it. I was like, I swear he had this mount. I was like, I swear. But then I saw the news that like it being counted back. I was like, oh right.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you want to see? I know you'll laugh at this, but Jack Ginnivan's tackle too that he didn't get for the high.
No, I didn't.
Guess it wasn't high.
No, everyone blew up about that. Like all the commentary, like
that bloke's a grub.
There was a couple of people that are not getting high tackles too for it because of their reputation. There was one. There was one that he got that was high. He didn't even duck and he just got him around the neck and he was like. Just like a coat hanger, just threw him away. Then
probably deserved it.
Nah, I wouldn't have thought so. But I wouldn't have thought so.
Alrighty, going to the big sound of the big west of town. GWS v
This was
St
a really
Kilda.
good game.
It was a very good game.
You know what? Before I start, I'm actually enjoying St Kilda this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cooper Grinch.
I'm liking them. A lot more.
Do you want me to hit up Cooper Grinch by coming on then?
Yes.
No, thank you.
Alrighty, so GWS 12-8-80 defeated by St Kilda 13-14-92. Goal kickers we had Jesse Hogan with 2. Yet again, he's averaging the 2.
That's good.
It's a lot of 2-2s.
It's ever since he get mocked him or like made fun of him, and I was like, no, he's actually going decently good this year.
He's playing better.
He kicks 2 games. How many rounds do we play? 23.
The bouncer's looking at his ID at the pub. He's like, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Who are you? You must be a joker. Hang on, Hogan. All right, Daniels with 2, Green with 2, Briggs, Bedford, Kelly, Cornelio. I'm going to have a crack at it. Halloran.
Yep.
Oh, lovely. Cadman all with 1. And then we had the return
of the king.
The coronation.
Max variety.
Oh, yes. With 4. Higgins with 3. Gresham 2. Butler 2. Sinclair 2. No single goal kickers.
Now, I put it to you last week as well. Are you still with it this week? I said, is Higgins pouring beers yet?
No.
You considered it last week.
He deserves a headbutt.
I'll talk about key forwards.
You considered it last week.
He's a grub.
I did consider it, actually.
Grub.
I don't like him.
I don't like him either.
Actually, no, he's in the baby seat at the end of the bar.
Yeah. So you
Sippy cup.
can have his little apple juice or a glass of Coke, maybe.
Nah, a glass of water.
Glass of milk. Whitfield with 32.
Just whip out the milk at a pub.
Yes. Whitfield 32, Green 29, and then also Cornelio with 26. Sinclair with 37 and 2 goals as well.
Yeah, probably BOGA.
Malira with 29 and Stainless Steel with 25 as well.
Injured, isn't he? Injury for Steel?
I did hear.
Yeah, I did hear something about that.
Massive, obviously, Owens got absolutely knocked to this next week.
Talking points, obviously, I'm liking the look of Nastya Wanganeen Miller off that half back line. I think he's really becoming a solid player. Liam Stocker's also been another good pickup for them, I thought.
Correct.
He's obviously written off Carlton, not giving him the chance, but even he's still what I thought Carlton can do. They didn't play him in the midfield, but then he's come to St Kilda and still played back, but still playing well.
Good footballer.
Max King, obviously, we mentioned, kicks 4 goals on it. And then also we mentioned about Mitch Owens leaving the ground.
He got knocked the fuck out.
The old Brownlow.
It's time.
Oh.
Yes.
It's the best intro.
So impressive. First corner. Phillips off the ground. Goal. Oh, the big goal. Oh, good tackle on that occasion by Phillips. Aggressive tackle it was by Phillips.
Great tackle.
He's such a good player. Such a good impact player to just come off for the sub.
So, please tell me you've got the 2.
Yeah.
Okay, good, sweet.
All right, first pick for the Andrew Phillips Cup.
The pen's out.
Obviously, great game, probably the game of the round this bloke played in, is big old Mitchy Lewis with his big bag of 6.
Yeah, like that.
Coming back from he's done what, 2 knees or something now?
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, when I checked last time, it was Todd Goldstein and Taylor Walker. I'm pretty sure it was smack bam even, so I'm going to let you just have the choice.
Oh, go.
I'm taking another ruckman, Big Goldie. We are going to have a team of ruckman. I love me ruckman. Love Goldie as well.
No.
Anyway, obviously Mitch Lewis with his big bag 6. Was his first game back?
No, second or third.
That's massive. Coming back from a serious knee, I think he did. Great, well done. So you're the first nomination. Nomination 2, probably the best player of the round. Yes, I know he's a gun, but the reason I have nominated him this week because he literally has the Port Adelaide power strapped on his back, and he has carried them for the last 3 weeks.
Tom Jonas.
It is Zach Butters.
Yes, I like it.
So he's in there because of just a dominant month of football. Also, he's probably could be leading a Brownlow right now.
Could be, yeah.
I think so.
Oh,
Rosie.
No, Butters has been best on the last 3 weeks.
Oh, Jesus.
what is with you and Rosie, mate?
Also, I just want to touch on one more thing.
I just made a dark horse prediction.
I get the hype around Mr. Nick Dacos, but there's 2 people
Oh,
that
no.
we're
He's
gonna start
all
talking
eyes on
about
you now.
From what?
Oh, no,
that are
he's-
just as good and just as going to be just as good as Nick Dacos, if not better. Gordon, absolute superstar,
Yeah, he is, yeah.
and then Butters, obviously.
Yeah. They are. Oh, they are older.
They
than him.
should be talked about as just like everyone's talking about Dacos. If they played in Melbourne, there'd be.
What about Sheasel, mate?
He's
Oh.
played 9 games. Let's give him a couple more.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's played 9. Let's give him a couple more. Jesus Christ.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yep, not bad.
Now, Grub Files, you got the printed out, right? Because you did promise the listeners that you were going to bring your printed out copy of your Grub Files, so.
Didn't I already do it?
Yeah, he's already done it.
Yeah.
Great punchline, Tricky.
Just-
We're
just
all
nice
laughing.
try.
Just
Nice one.
I'm just waiting for the papers to come out, mate.
Oh, it's all right.
Fucking, that's beauty.
That's great. All right, Tricky's team of the week and the rolling All-Australian.
All right.
Here comes the bad handwriting.
Here comes this.
Look at the handwriting on the back. Oh, my God.
How has he got-
That is hieroglyphics.
How has he got Nick Dacos in the team of the week this week, do you reckon?
Oh, it's 100% definite.
Well, it's 27 touches and 7 score involvements.
Playing at the halfback play.
So my
40 blokes.
my team of the week, starting in the fullback line, 30 disposals, a bummer, Mason Redmond.
Yep.
Fullback, I've gone with Harris Andrews.
I want to hear this and I'm going.
Yeah, me too.
What?
No, keep going.
The other back pocket is Brodie Smith.
Yep.
Halfback, Daniel Rioli.
Yes. Good decision.
Wait,
Eddie McGrath.
Oh, no. Is he reading last week's? Oh, he was reading last week's. What a cocker. Stitch up. Oh, no. There's shambles.
Take two. And you'll be happy to hear this one. This is even better.
Yeah.
Okay, so starting with the full back line, Robbie Fox
Yep.
had 28 disposals, 14 steps. James Sicily had 30, fullback.
Yeah.
And Dean Houston in the other back pocket, he had 31, I believe.
Okay.
Half back line, Jack Sinclair,
Yep. Darcy
Darcy Moore,
Yep.
Bailey Dale.
Ridley and McGrath could be a bit stiff here.
Yeah.
My wings are Chad Warner and Hugh McCluggage.
Yep.
And in the middle is Zach Butters.
Yep.
Half forward is Harry Sheasel.
Yep.
Centre half forward is Joey Danaher.
Yep.
The other half forward is Brent Daniels. Do you mind fiddling around?
You're right there, mate.
Excited.
My full forward line is Michael Walters,
Mm-hmm.
Mitch Lewis, and Brody Myercheck.
Making a good beat into the
Yeah.
microphone.
My ruckman is Riley O'Brien.
Oh, great decision.
I do like Riley.
And my other midfielders are Zach Merritt and Connor Rosie.
Mm-hmm.
My bench is Rory Laird,
Yep.
Tom Liberatore,
Yep.
Lockie Neal,
Yep.
Will Ashcroft, and my sub is Bailey Scott.
How's Jordan Ridley just got the
Yeah, I know.
No.
He had 32, 11 intercept possessions.
No.
Oh, that is
Oh, he's
disgrace.
well. Who is he?
All
got?
Australian.
Wait, you know what's funny? He throws James Sicily in there, right?
Yeah, Ridley
And
was
they
more
were
than
versing friggin' West Coast.
Yeah.
30 disposals, 11 marks, 11 intercepts, 690 metres gained.
What do you think Ridley did?
Well, yeah,
On
what
a,
did
against
Ridley
a
do?
tougher opposition.
That's disgraceful.
Nah.
That is a snub and a half.
Nah,
I'm not
Rid-
happy
nah.
about this.
Sicily was Really good. Rolling All Australian. So it's been a couple of changes. So fullback line is. Oh no, this has changed a bit. So the back pockets are Tom Stewart and Harris Andrews has been pushed to a back pocket. My fullback is Callum Wilkie. My halfbacks are Sinclair and Dacos.
Yeah.
And my centre half back is now Darcy Moore, moving from the pocket to a natural key defensive spot.
Okay.
My wings, one wing is Josh Dacos,
Yeah.
and the other wing is in the side Zach Butters.
You're playing Zach Butters on a wing.
Well, I'm going by what I reckon the All Australian will do too.
I reckon he'd be in the middle right now.
No, not at the moment. So in the centre is Marcus Bontempelli.
Yeah.
Half forward, Christian Petrarca, and Jeremy Cameron's not centre half forward anymore.
Who is?
Joey Danaher.
Jeremy Cameron's just moved.
Jeremy Cameron's been moved to a half forward flank.
Jeremy Cameron's second in the Coleman.
He's been moved to a half forward flank. Charlie Cameron in the pocket and Charlie Kerner at full forward with Toby Green also in the other pocket. My ruckman is
No tomahawk.
no Tomahawk, mate.
Okay, he'll be all right. He'll come
My
Yes,
ruckman
kicking
is still Tim English, Clayton Oliver and Tom Green are my other midfielders.
Yeah.
And my interchange is Bailey Smith, Rankin, Dawson, Sarong, and my sub is Taranto.
Bailey Smith.
Yeah, he's been very good the last 2 weeks since coming in, I thought. So my ends were obviously Butters and Bailey Smith, and out went Mason.
Wait, Butters has just come into the side.
Yeah, he just came in.
What?
Yeah. Well, he came in for Mason Wood.
What's he averaging this year? Probably what, 28?
No, 26. I looked at it. Mason Wood went out, and that's where Zach Butters went in. Noah Anderson went out, and Bailey Smith came in.
That's a bit stiffer.
It was. And so obviously swaps, I went Wilkie from centre half back to fullback, Harris Andrews from fullback to back pocket, Darcy Moore from back pocket to centre half back, Joe Danaher got elevated from the bench to centre half forward, and Jeremy Cameron just got pushed to a flank.
All right, gents.
Supercoach.
I'm off.
No, you got to get your tips done, mate.
Oh, okay.
We'll do tips now. We don't have to do the Supercoach.
Yeah, we don't have to do Supercoach. Tips.
People are impatient for training.
Round 11.
Cannot believe I'm training.
Yeah, I know. Round 11, so we started off. What a great ground to start off Friday night.
For the SCG.
At the SCG.
It's the worst ground.
Sydney.
to fucking watch.
Oh, what a game too. Sydney Carlton.
Carlton.
Carlton. Sydney Voss is going to get sacked.
Sydney, please.
I will go Carlton. St Kilda and Hawks at Marvel.
Saints.
Saints by an absolute bajillion.
Saints by 222 points.
Yeah, they're going to break a record.
Yep.
Nam versus Wallop at MCG.
Oh.
Have I said that right?
Nam.
Freo.
Yeah, this is the
Luke Jackson.
Luke Jackson Cup. So
Nam.
Wallop.
yeah,
Nah.
Melbourne's going to flog him.
Nah, I'm going Wallop.
At the G.
Yep, going them.
Or the
Oi.
Tanner Bruin Cup,
You know what's funny?
the Jeremy Cameron Cup.
Hey, you know what's funny, Trick?
What?
I proved you wrong once against Sydney. I'm proving you wrong again. Going Freo.
Okay.
Oh.
Geelong v GWS. Geelong by
Geelong.
fair.
Oh, wow.
Where's he played?
GMHBO.
Oh, Geelong.
Easy.
Sure.
Easy.
There'll be a
Giants.
sellout crowd of 3,000.
No, you're not saying that with your chest, are you?
Giants.
Oh, he's not happy.
If Toby Green's playing,
Toby Green.
I'll go Giants.
He played
It
in the weekend
kills
too.
us.
I'll go Giants.
Gold
Giants.
Coast Bulldogs in West is TIO.
I'm going the Suns. Go up the Suns.
Where's TIO? Where's Larry?
Cairns.
That's
it's in
Cairns.
Cairns.
Bulldogs.
Cairns.
I'll go the Dogs though.
I'm going the Suns.
Foot's grey.
Dogs don't like the hot weather.
Oh, okay.
West Coast and Essendon Optus. He's not.
I'm not confident either. Don't worry about that.
No, I'm backing you boys in Essendon.
I'll pick Essendon, but I'm still not confident.
Yeah.
The
I'm with-
Dons.
I'll go Essendon, but it wouldn't be surprised me if we
Sunday we got Richmond and Port Adelaide at the G. I'm gonna
Port.
go with Port to prove they can play in Melbourne.
Zach,
I'm going to go Richmond because they've lost their coach. What happens when you lose your coach and the interim coach comes in? You win. So Richmond will
Well,
win
it
that
didn't
one.
happen in the weekend to North.
Oh, well, fuck.
how many for Butters to rack up this week?
75.
I was going to say 50.
The Port.
The pork.
The Port.
Collingwood North at Marvel. What a blockbuster. Collingwood.
North.
You know you're not saying that.
I can actually picture North
I'm,
winning
this
this.
is an upset.
This is an upset.
This is
Oi,
an upset
especially
coming.
after the week they've just had.
Yeah, North.
I'm going North.
I'm going North with my chest out, happy.
North and Larky's kicking 4.
And Cheesel's having about 70.
Yeah. I'm going North.
This
I
is going to be
can
the
see
upset of the round.
something.
North will do it too. They will do it.
I reckon they will. And it's at Marvel as
No
well.
one likes playing at Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel too. Collingwood at Marvel. They don't play there very often.
No.
Nah,
gonna
we've
be an
got
upset
We've
and
got this.
great-
Last time I think I went to a Collingwood North game. Marvel was when Brody Grundy tackled. Remember Ben Brown?
Yeah.
The one he said. I went to that game live.
Oh,
Adelaide, Brisbane.
Oh, Crom.
Oh, Crom.
Crom.
Don't even know what-
Actually, nah, Crom. It's at Adelaide.
Yeah, only
And Tex
only
wait,
could-
Tex
only
Walker
'cause
will
it's
be
in
back.
Adelaide.
I can't wait to watch North beat Collingwood.
Yeah, I actually I'll probably
You know what?
sit
It's
down
not
and
going to
watch
happen.
it.
It's in Steele's 300.
You don't know that.
It's in Steele's 300.
What? No.
Oh, yeah, that's even
All
better
right,
than fucking
How
lose the
confident
game.
are you?
Very confident.
All right. Do we have a challenge?
No tattoos.
No tattoos.
No,
But
all right.
what are you prepared to do if Collingwood lose this game?
I'll meet you in. Tell me what it is, and I'll somewhat agree. I'll meet you in the middle.
100 nuggets.
Nah, that's boring.
Oh.
I'll come back to you.
I reckon the viewers got to hear this. You got to think on the spot.
I've never seen you with shorts on. Do you have hairy legs?
No, I wear shorts very bit often, actually.
Do you have hairy legs?
Not really.
No. Okay. Wax strip under the armpit.
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I'll allow that.
Yeah, hairy armpit.
Or full
Not too
body
bad.
wax.
Huh?
Full body wax. Like the whole body wax.
No, how about shave the head?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, shave the melon.
Shave the melon.
That's not bad.
Oh,
Oh, no. Profile pic. You know what? Just straight line down the middle.
Oh, the reverse mohawk. Yes.
Oh my!
look at him. He's like,
Surely we can.
Come on, you're versing North. Surely you can beat them.
It's either wax strip or shave the head.
No,
What do you
just
want?
shave the head.
Wax strip or shave the head? I'll take the wax strip.
Nah,
Just do the wax strip.
On the head.
Wax and eyebrow.
Yeah, I'll take the wax strip and do it back, maybe back of the hammy. Okay.
That's not bad. Cool. They hurt.
On the chest.
no, he's got no chest hair like this.
No, it's actually
On
been
what
shaving
about
there
the
a lot.
on
Been
the
shaving there a
taint?
lot lately.
Hey?
Right on the taint between the asshole and the balls.
Yeah, well, how about this? If it happens and we get the wax strip, we'll just find the hairiest spot and it's
Go for
on.
there.
All right.
I'm all for it. All right. That's going to wrap up the episode. Thanks, you guys, for listening and tuning in next week. And we'll see if I have to do a wax strip, and we will record it.
Yes, we will.
All right. Cheers, guys. See you next time.
Says.